disperse immediately or you will be subject to arrest.
There's nothing quite like the warm glow of a mostly peaceful demonstration. Sometimes the Libretardis simply cannot contain their love and empathy, and so it must be expressed in excusable acts of violent peace. And we know this is true because the Libretardis will endlessly run propaganda pieces to ensure that you have the right opinion.
A second day of peaceful protest. A peaceful protest gave way to clashes.
It has largely been peaceful demonstrations.
We did see peaceful protesters earlier.
Largely peaceful during the daytime.
Peaceful protests.
Peaceful protests that gave way to the burning buildings.
Peaceful protests during the day turned into standoffs with riot police and the National Guard last night.
Warning not to link the property damage we've seen, the violence at night, with the peaceful protest for justice.
Hello there, fellow noticers. I am your host, Pseudo Jim, and today on the Liberal Geographic, we discuss the phenomenon of peaceful violence. Within all of us, there exists a desire to make the world a better place, with a few exceptions, of course, of people like Joseph Stalin, Hitler, or Gavin Newsom.
I'm like you. I'm no better than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy.
But when the Libretardis look inward, they are quickly rebuked by the age-regressed narcissist within, and they realize everyone else is the problem. You see, the Libretardis believe that the first step in opening that door to excusable peaceful violence is to assert that any criticism of their ideals is what the Libretardis call violent speech.
Speech can be violent. What you are saying contributes to systemic racism in this country.
Extremist language and extreme Republicans are inciting actual violence.
Well, that's just precious, but let's take a look at the Libretardis' track record on rhetoric.
Trump is a threat to this nation. A unified Reich? That's language. That's not America's.
Wait till the other guy becomes president, and you won't have to worry about it because you'll be in some camp somewhere.
Echoing the same exact language used in Nazi Germany. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes. Are they going to put people's lives in danger? Yes. Are they going to endanger the planet by not dealing with climate change? Yes. They're going to do all that.
Danger is a genuine danger to American security.
I don't understand why it's so difficult for the press to have a consistent narrative about how dangerous Trump is.
The threat that the former president represents to our democracy.
Trump is an existential threat to our democracy.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
Dinos for Trump. To me, it's like seeing Jews for Hitler.
We have a Timo Hitler in the White House right now.
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Trump has seemingly never met a dictator he doesn't like.
It's some real dictator type stuff.
It is a fascist movement that has embraced white nationalists.
Salutes that are either QAnon or almost look like Nazis.
This sort of rhetoric leaves us with a very interesting question concerning the mind of the Libretardis.
What is the psychological impact hearing that day after day, hour after hour?
Well, I suppose that answers that question. But moving on.
Another assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump yesterday. This
I said, moving on.
Breaking news of the deadly shooting at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida.
All right, you get the point. But surely the Libretardis learned something from... Oh my, no. No, they started gaslighting the shit out of the public.
The calls to tone down are good, but they need to come from inside the House.
President Trump and his supporters have contributed to this violent rhetoric.
Look at the way Donald Trump talks about his opponents.
Yes, after a decade of calling your political opponent a racist, fascist, evil Hitler, and 24/7 media propaganda asserting that he is the single greatest threat to democracy,
Donald Trump is a threat to our democracy.
It is obviously his fault when impressionable psychopaths try to kill him. While we're on the topic of psychopaths and gaslighting...
Billionaires who don't give a damn about America and Americans should not be making decisions that put Americans at harm.
We have got to tell Elon Musk, nobody elected you.
We will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi knuckle baby.
I
Yes, we must fight to stop the evil billionaire with his cartoonishly, dastardly, evil plan to stop American taxpayer dollars from going to places like Ukraine, Ethiopia, Uganda, Sudan, Syria, Afghanistan, and South Africa. And the Libretardis had a perfectly peaceful reaction in mind. Perfectly peaceful. In fact, the Libretardis reacted so peacefully to the media's portrayal of autistic Bruce Wayne that they engaged in literal eco-terrorism to protest. And in their righteous indignation, the Libretardis did not stop at dressing up like D&D murder hobos to commit arson. They also started a website to dox private citizens for the crime of owning one of these Nazi cars. Now, is it possible that these examples were just unfortunate, isolated incidents of well-meaning, useful idiots? No, it's not. No. It gets worse. It gets much worse. This is Luigi Mangione, a man who allegedly snuck up behind a healthcare CEO by the name of Brian Thompson and fatally murdered him to death in cold blood. To death. And the Libretardis would, of course, react as anyone would to cold-blooded murder by celebrating him, paying for his legal defense, demanding he walks free, and, even in one case, dating an AI version of Luigi Mangione.
I'm not kidding. So, I talk to him every day. He's like my best friend. We plan like a whole future together.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Then there was the incident in Alvarado, Texas, where a group of anti-fascists peacefully attacked an ICE detention center. Lieutenant Thomas Gross responded to the scene and was greeted with a few loving and tolerant bullets. Also, Joshua Yan, who peacefully fired roughly 20 times into an ICE facility in Dallas, only to kill 2 of the illegal immigrants he was so murderously protective of. Also one Ryan Lewis Mosqueda, who lovingly fired upon a Border Patrol facility in McAllen, Texas, to which the Libretardis responded in some measures by calling him a martyr. But who could forget one of the most peaceful acts of violence ever committed by the Libretardis? When Tyler Robinson assassinated Charlie Kirk, the Libretardis responded in their own special way.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on.
We really have to be grateful for the gifts that we are being given right now. How great is this day? Oh my God, please let him be dead. Please let him be dead. Please let him be.
But whenever you spot the Libretardis in the wilds, burning down cities, shooting political opponents, throwing bricks at the police, or celebrating murder, remember, none of that counts because of that one time that a bunch of cracker honkies stormed a public building. Thank you for watching The Liberal Geographic. Please like and subscribe so you can join us next time when we dive ever deeper into the minds of the politically deranged. Ta-ta for now.